Mzansi, on Tuesday evening, Sithelo Shozi pulled a shocker that left us wondering how Tamia, Mrs. Mpisane, is doing. Now, Sithelo came out and claimed that Andile Mpisane, her ex-lover, baby daddy of 2 of her 3 children, was verbally and physically abusing her. Now, it's no wonder, Mzansi, that the I Believe You campaign is always split in two. Sometimes people tell stories that they want the masses to know. But because here at Mzansi, we know that there's always 3 sides to a story: his story, her truth, and of course, the truth which always comes out. Well, Andile came out with some serious receipts that contradict all of Sithelo's stories and even her proof. Hey Mzansi, hello and welcome to Entertainment News Mzansi. If you're new to my channel, you know you're here for the stories. Go ahead, click the subscribe button and of course the bell and you'll never miss an update. Now, Mzansi, are we seeing another Amber and Johnny Depp story unfold? Judge for yourself. Now, Sithelo came out with pictures of a busted lip and said it was he, Andile, who beat her up. Then she also showed us conversations between her and BD, which we assume were conversations between her and baby daddy. Now, on those screenshots, she shows us parts of the conversations, probably what she wants us to see. Now, with many wondering how the conversations start and end, well, it looks like Andile Mpisane is speaking through Twitter blogger Musa Kaula as he posted a thread of the rest of those conversations and more. Now, remember when Sithelo Shozi was showing us her busted lip, she also showed us a cell phone, which many of us assumed, wow, Andile Mpisane must be aggressive breaking a cell phone like that. Well, it turns out Sithelo Shozi is the one who broke the cell phone. Well, part of a conversation goes, thank you, they came back. He asked Mhlengi to come up and get his bag and his phone. I gave Mhlengi the phone, which I also damaged. I will just sleep for now and wake up in the morning. Will ask my moms to fetch me, says parts of the conversation, which it is claimed that is Sithelo Shozi admitting that she broke the cell phone. On another thread, Musa Kaula posts and texts, Sithelo Shozi shared a screenshot that Andile Mpisane assaulted her in front of the family. Well, it turns out the conversation Sithelo shared wasn't about the abuse, but complaining about Andile whoring himself and partying all the time. Yazi, I really don't know what to say or do with Andile anymore at this stage. We last spoke on Friday where he disappeared off to throw parties with girls, knowing very well this week is the week we go to hospital to deliver. On Monday, he missed the appointment, which was his 3rd, missed one in a row. As much as I'd come to terms with making him a part of everything, he's proving him impossible every chance he gets. If he wants to go crazy, because it's what he's been doing since he started pulling Caesar in his circle, then he should probably do so freely and without me. Well, it looks like the response comes from Mamkize. Baby girl, I'm so sorry you are feeling like that, but at this point in time, I'm unable to help you, and Andy, being in court yesterday and today, can't deal with it. You and Andy are really stressing me now. I don't know what to do anymore. I have spoken to both of you as a mother, but it seems like my advice are not being considered. I will talk to your mom once my critical court matter is done. If it's finalized by tomorrow, I'm in court as we speak. Well, the narrative that Sithelo Shozi gave people when she posted parts of that conversation with Mamkize was that she was telling Mamkize about the abuse and Mamkize was seemingly unresponsive. Mzansi, this new proof also seems like it is still contradicting Sithelo Shozi's narrative. Andile Mpisane described Sithelo Shozi as a violent and aggressive person. He further says Sithelo has harassed his family and friends by constantly calling them. Andile Mpisane says Sithelo Shozi further assaulted her on the 4th of December 2001 and called her names. And Mzansi, as you can see, this looks like an application for a protection order. And it says here the applicant is Andile Mpisane and the ex-girlfriend is Sithelo Shozi, and the date on this is sometime in 2021, 17/12/2021. On this protection order, Andile Mpisane says on the 15th of December 2021, Sithelo Shozi followed him to an event where she belittled him and said he is useless and a fucking loser. Well, now, Mzansi, it seems like this new conversation and this new proof has now divided the Twitter streets in two. And I mean, I believe you can stop a bit because now people want to hear Andile's side of the story. This user said if only Andile doesn't hide, comes out, shares his side of the story. Sithelo has a huge fan base, but there are still people willing to listen and reason with logic. Sithelo knows Andile very well. She knew which traps to set for that. She records him. Shame on Sithelo. While another Twitter user said, I thought as much when I heard the recordings. Khona la ethi khona ilokho ke bengifuna ukuzwa ukuthi wena noma wakho. Ngibone lapho ukuthi this whole thing is a setup. Well, she's saying that there's part of the conversation, the recordings, that she says that, what did you say about you and your mother? And that's when she saw that this is part of a setup. Well, there you have it, Mzansi. It looks like Andile Mpisane is creeping out of the woodworks and speaking silently through bloggers. And why he doesn't come out and speak for himself, we don't know. Now, there you have it, Mzansi. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section. You know I love to hear from you. But for now, I will bring you the updates hard, just the way you like it.